I stopped going to the cinema a couple of years ago when every film turned into an endurance test. 3 hours, no intermission. Just you, your bladder, and some director who thinks he's Kubrick with a podcast. Hitchcock said, the length of a film should be directly related to the endurance of the human bladder. And he was right. Not everything needs a third act. Not everything needs a post-credit scene. Some stories are better when they know when the hell to shut up. Now here's the thing. What really gets me is when the movie's long, drags like a wet mattress through a share house full of emotionally retarded film students, and then the ending feels like a shrug. You sit there for hours and the final scene hits like, that better not be the end. Then the credits roll and you think, nah, come on, after all that? And that is how we treat death. I watched my old man die recently, and here's the part no one told me. Watching him die wasn't the hard bit. The hard bit was the silence before. Those last days when he couldn't talk, and I had no idea what to say, just sat there. Two men who used to argue over conspiracy theories, now trapped in a room where truth didn't matter anymore, only breath. His body was full of cancer, and they cut bits out, tried to carve away the X-ray shadows. And some people, they go through chemo, try to poison the disease, but the poison usually hits the person harder. Eventually it gets to a point where nothing works. That's when they give you a bed, a button, and a steady drip they call comfort. But it's not comfort, it's waiting, drifting. No dignity, no clarity, just hours, then days, then silence. And the rest of us, we all sit there like it's normal, like this is the way it's supposed to go, like this is what dying well means. At some point, we as a society should agree. We don't have to sit through the credits. Final check, affairs in order, one last nod, roll the lights down gently. A single shot, sleep, silence, euthanasia. Not mercy killing, just mercy. Let people die when their body still remembers what it was to live, not when they're starved because they can't hold down food, not when they're floating in a morphine fog, not when the people they love are forced to watch them fade minute by excruciating minute. It's not until you go through it that you realise how important this is and how ridiculous it is that we still treat it like taboo. So if you need a metaphor, it's the last flight you'll ever take. Why not skip the layovers? Book a one-way, first-class ticket to the afterlife. Window seat, no screaming kids, no turbulence, no in-flight movie, just peace. Because the length of a life should be directly related to the endurance of the human body. And some of us are done watching the credits.